I'm still at the table. I passed. That's what it says on the shirt. Just because I passed. People go to the graveyards to see people that have passed. No, they don't see people who have passed at the graveyard. They see that those that passed, they got a stone out there that commemorates their life. And every one of those stones means someone passed. Yeah. So I passed, could mean a lot of different things. But I'm looking at the history book this morning, and I am still on I'm on page 5. I'm fixing to be on page 5 because God has found out some things after calling to the man and asked him, "Where are you?" Now they got into some conversation, and it's not that difficult to read, what was said in the conversation. So let's don't start imagining things, because people can imagine things. I know that you have an imagination. All of us have and can imagine things. But we don't want our imaginations to override, the truth. Because if you do, let your or if I let my imaginations override the truth, then the truth got messed up. And God has called to Adam. And since Adam is the boss, and that's who God called to, and the man told God he was naked. And then God thought, well, Adam, you must have eaten something off of a tree that you weren't supposed to. And God figured that out, because he asks him the next question. The first question God asked him is, "Where are you?" And the next question God asked him is, "Have you eaten? Have you eaten from the tree which I commanded you not to eat?" Well, folks, don't imagine that Adam, while walking in the garden, had looked at that tree and said, "I just got to see what's going to happen here. I know what God told me about that tree. I just going to have to see if God told him the truth, or if God told me the truth." Folks, God always tells the truth. And Adam is not going to lie to God in this situation. He's done been found, and God has asked him some questions, and he's not fixing to tell. He's not talking to anyone but God here. And he says, "The woman whom you gave, she gave me from the tree, and I ate." Now, if you'll go back and read in the history book, you will see that God did put Adam to sleep, took from Adam and presented Eve to him, at which time Adam spoke to God concerning Eve. And Adam had said, "This is bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman." So Adam has told God some things, and God has told Adam some things. And we're going to see here that Adam tells God what happened, because the woman whom you gave me, she gave me from the tree. Adam didn't lie to God, folks. Adam did not go pick off of the tree and eat. So don't get the idea he did. Please don't get the idea that Adam did. He did eat, and he did hide from God. But the conversation is right here. It's on page 4 in my history book. Yep. We might get a little further. Yep. I'm not going anywhere.